Hi everyone, in this video we're going to talk about useful languages that you can use in your IELTS speaking test. Well, do you often use words like and, but, because, so, for example, I think, or in my opinion? If you do, then how could you avoid overused words? How could you connect your ideas more naturally? Well, in this video, we're going to learn some useful languages that will help you better express your ideas and opinion. For example, to replace and, you can use in addition to what I've just mentioned earlier. On top of that, as well as this, second to that, among other things, as a further matter. For example, the question is, what do you like to do in the evening? You can say, I like to read books and listen to music in the evening. Or better, you can say, there are many things I enjoy doing in the evening. What I like to do the most is reading books. I also like to listen to jazz music, especially before I go to sleep. When you want to replace but, you can say, however, meanwhile, but then again, on the other hand, in the meantime. For example, the question is, do you do sports often? You can say, no, but I used to play a lot. Or you can say, I have to say that I don't practice sports as often as I should. However, when I was in high school, I played sports very often. When you want to replace because, you can say, and this is probably because. I guess the reason for that is, the reason I feel this way is, it is mainly due to the fact that, for example, the question is, do you prefer to watch movies at home or in the cinema? You can say, I prefer to watch movies at home because it's cheaper. Or better, you can say, I would probably say that I much prefer to watch movies at home, and the reason for that is I don't have to spend money to buy tickets to the cinema. When you want to replace so, you can say, this is the reason why, this explains why, and the consequence for that is, and the result of this is. For example, the question is, how is the transportation system in your country? You can say, it's very bad, the buses are often late, so I often get into trouble. Or better, you can say, in general, I would have to say that the transportation system is not very good in my country. The buses are often late, and the consequence of that is that I often get into trouble. When you want to replace in my opinion, you can say, as far as I'm concerned, from what I can see, come to think of it, the way I see it. To replace I think, you can say, I believe, I reckon, I'm convinced to say that, I'm inclined to believe that, it's my belief that, my view on this matter is. For example, the question is, what do you think can be done to encourage people to visit museums? You can say, in my opinion, I think we can reduce entrance tickets or organize activities inside museums. Or better, you can say, the way I see it, I believe that we can encourage people to visit museums by quite a few ways. The first way is to reduce entrance tickets. On top of that, more activities should be organized inside museums. Remember, firstly, you have to answer the question directly. You also need to use linking words and extend your answers. Keep practicing.